Good afternoon, everybody, y'all. So, I have a dream that I would like to share with you guys, and I don't normally do this, so bear with me. So, I have prophetic dreams, and this one in particular I had back in April of this year. And I was trying to figure out the dream after he had given it to me, and I couldn't. Tried to figure it out for months and months, and then I finally gave up until November 14th at about 2 o'clock in the morning. So I guess it was November 15th, technically. So I had the dream on April 11th this year. And here it is. I saw the horizon and it was a normal day. Then the sky turned upside down and the earth, like kind of in a kid's movie. And I was confused as to what was going on and tried to figure out why that would happen. So basically I saw the sky with the horizon. It was day, it flipped upside down and it turned night. So then it was nighttime. Then in the dream, I went to a different part and I was in a building and I looked out the window and the first thing that I saw in the sky was, I'm pretty sure it was the Big Dipper. It was one of the dippers. And then I looked up and I saw 7 constellations and they were in a formation kind of like this. Now, these weren't stars, they were constellations. 100% sure they were constellations and not stars. And they were all in that formation. So then I heard God say, when all the constellations align, that will be the day. And I asked him, what, the day for what? And I didn't get an answer. So then I walked away from the window, and as I was walking away from the window, I got a vision. In the dream, I got a vision. And I saw lava. I'm pretty sure it was lava. I drew it afterwards, but I saw lava, and it was spewing up. I didn't see a volcano or anything, but I saw lava. I wasn't sure if it was lava or if it was blood and lava. Not 100% on whether it was both or one individual, but it was lava or blood, one of the two. And once I finished having the vision within the dream, I went in the dream and drew it on a piece of paper. And once I finished drawing it, very detailed, in the dream, I woke up. That's the end of the dream. So, for the 7 constellations, trying to figure this dream out for the longest time, for months, I decided to do some research on constellations. Turns out there's 7 major constellations. And only those 7 align ever. And they do when there is a solar or lunar eclipse. Only when those 2 things happen. So I would assume from the research that when he showed me the dream, it went from day to night. And it was a night setting. And then I went to the building. So then he showed me the stars. So I would assume he's telling me it's night. It's a lunar eclipse. So I came to that conclusion. But I didn't know which lunar eclipse. So obviously there's multiple that happen all the time. So I was like, I still don't know the day. Now back to November 14th, technically the 15th at 2 a.m. I was looking at the stars. And when I looked up, I was just admiring them, and I heard him say, remember the dream. And I was like, okay, I remember the dream, but I still don't know what it means. And there's not even a lunar eclipse coming up. That's what I said. Sure enough, I go on my phone and I Google when the next lunar eclipse is. And the next lunar eclipse is taking place on the 18th and the 19th. And I was like, okay, so which one is it, the 18th or the 19th? Well, the following day, I had a dream with, I was sitting in a church, kind of. It wasn't really a church, but it was a church setting, and the preacher was talking, and I was writing down the verse that he was preaching about. And I don't remember the book, and I don't remember what the verse said, but it was 1919. Now, I don't know if that's just a coincidence or if it goes along with it, but I take that as a warning that it's the 19th. You can interpret it how you see fit, but that's how I interpreted that. So now I know the day, the next lunar eclipse. the 19th. That's when it is, November 19th. And I was like, okay, well, I still don't know what it is for the day for what. That's when I thought I heard him say, that's when I wasn't sure, but it popped into my mind, since I did see lava and the blood, that it may be La Palma. And I was like, okay, I'm just thinking that. And as soon as I had said that to myself, I just felt the Holy Spirit just overwhelm me. And I was like, okay, then obviously I was like, maybe you're trying to tell me something. Maybe that's what it is. And then it clicked again in my head that if La Palma, I know there's been a lot of talk about La Palma, but if La Palma breaks off, it would cause a tsunami. And it would make sense about the dream for the constellations aligned, that will be the day. Now, that's just the conclusion that I came to at the end, but you draw your own conclusion on what it is. But I feel like he told me to make this video. Again, I don't do this. So if you want to take it as a warning, whatever. If anything, if it helps on the 19th, just don't be near a coastline, or have a plan in case something happens. So, thanks for watching.